everyone? I hope all is well. Today we'll be talking about my video games that I've picked up over the last couple weeks for my GameCube, PlayStation Vita, and several other systems. Let's get into it. Let me start off by explaining exactly what I'm going to be doing here today. I'm going to be showing you video games from the collections that I've already shown you guys here on YouTube. So like my GameCube, PlayStation Vita, original PlayStation, PlayStation 2, all those I have already done collection videos for. So you're caught up, or for the most part up to date on what I currently own for those systems. And so what that means is when I pick up more games for those systems, you'll be able to see them here on my pickup videos. Now I do pick up obviously more games than just the game systems that I've shown you guys, but since I have not done the collection videos for those, I am just going to integrate those into my current collection, and then when I do my collection videos, then that'll be the starting point, and then when I do for more pickup videos, then you'll be able to see the collection grow like that. I've thought about it, so that's just what I'm going to do. Instead of showing you every single game that I pick up, I'm just going to be showing you the games that I pick up for the systems that I have currently shown to you guys on YouTube. Okay, so let's get into it. The first game on my list here is going to be a game for a system that I did not before this own any games at this time. I did own a couple original games for the system, but parted ways with them, lost them, or got rid of them, whatever the case might have been. So I was excited to get this one back, because in my PlayStation 2 collection video I talked about having this game when I was younger, and that is Greg Hastings Tournament Paintball. It has the game case and manual, pretty good condition. It's got a little bit of sticker residue that I tried to clean off, but other than that, I think it's a really good pickup. I am stoked to have it back in my collection. I do need to still pick up Greg Hastings Paintball 2 for the Xbox 360 or PS3. I definitely need to get that one. I used to have it, don't know where it is now. Now the only game for the original PlayStation that I have in this pickups video is going to be Siphon Filter 2. Now this is missing the manual, but I got this for like a couple bucks, like $2, $3, maybe even $4. I figure I couldn't pass it up. The case and the games look pretty clean. Just unfortunately, like I said, it's missing the manual, but I can get over that. And the next two games that I have here are PlayStation 2 games. The first one is SmackDown vs. Raw. I did not have this one, so I decided I needed to pick it up. I have 5, 6, and I need to pick up 7 for the PSP, because that's where I had it when I was younger. But I enjoy the SmackDown vs. Raw series. I kind of went away when they started doing more of like the 2K stuff, but I think these old wrestling games, and even like the ones on Nintendo 64 and stuff like that, were very, very good. Now, this next game, I do have it, God of War. I have the greatest hits version, so I decided I needed to pick up this. I seen it for, I can't remember, $4, $2, whatever it was. I decided since it was complete, I'll pick it up and add it to my collection, since I did not have the black label for the PS2. So that was a really nice find. Up next, we have the PlayStation Vita games that I have ordered and received. I have ordered more PlayStation Vita and GameCube games, but they have yet to arrive due to all of the stuff going on down south and over on the west side in the United States right now. Shipping has been crazy for the last couple months with all the COVID stuff going on, but I have 3 of them here. Didn't originally own any of these when I had my PS Vita at first, but it's nice to have them now. 2 of them are racing games. The first one is Mod Nation Racers Road Trip. I heard that this game wasn't that bad, but I heard that it has horrible loading times. I hear the loading times are pretty bad. I hear that I hear it's pretty fun though, but the big thing, like I continuously say, is loading times. Apparently this game, you're going to be sitting there forever in loading screens. Now, I couldn't actually see much of like gameplays or reviews for this next one. So I really don't know how it is, but if you know anything about this version of the game, let me know down in the comments. I'm very curious. I haven't got to play it yet. I obviously have a bunch of other games and things to do. This isn't really high on my list, but it is something I've been wanting to play. So that's obviously why I picked it up. And so that is Need for Speed Most Wanted on the PlayStation Vita. Um, like I said, I can't really find too much. I mean, I haven't looked up on like Metacritic or anything. I just typed it in on YouTube, and I didn't really see many people talking about it. So, like I said, if you know anything about this version, I'm very curious on how it actually plays and if it's any good. So let me know down in the comments. Next one is Little Big Planet PlayStation Vita, or PS Vita, I guess. I I played a little bit of the first game of the first Little Big Planet. Never really got into it, but with it being able to be, I'm one of those guys that's really big on playing something on the go or anywhere, whatever the case may be. So being able to play it in handheld mode, I'll probably check this one out and hopefully have some fun with it. Excited to give these games a shot. The racing game, Mod Nation Racers, I might pop in for a race or two, but if the loading times are as bad as I'm seeing, I'm probably not going to play it more than one time, to be honest with you. I got it for cheap, so I was like, I'll roll with it. I'll pick it up, add it to the collection. Need for Speed Most Wanted. That if it plays good and it's a good version of the game, I can honestly see myself trying to beat it or playing it for an extensive period of time. But like I said, just let me know down in the comments. Little Big Planet PS Vita. I can see myself checking this out and having some fun with it, but I don't know if I'm going to actually put enough time into it to beat it, only because, like I said before, I tried playing the first game, wasn't really that into it, so we'll see what happens, I guess. Okay, so the last group here is going to be my GameCube games that I picked up. Now, I have quite a bit here. Two handfuls. Let me see. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. About 15, 16 games here. Okay. A lot of them are filler. Some of them I've really been excited to pick up. I'm not trying to go for a complete collection, but if I see a bunch of GameCube games for the cheap, I'm gonna pick them up. And that's kind of what happened here. I found this store around me. First time ever going in, I seen that they had like 20 GameCube games, so I decided to pick up a bunch of them, and I got it for a really good deal. The lady was real nice, and so first off, I got a couple of sports games. I have Madden 06. Like I said earlier, all these games except for that Siphon Filter 2 for the original PlayStation are going to have the game case and manual. So Madden 06, I played this a lot on my PlayStation Portable, my PSP. Played this one a lot there. So I'm actually excited to check this out and see if it's any good on the GameCube. Because I never played the regular console version, like on the GameCube, PS2, maybe original Xbox. Never played it there. So excited to check this one out. The next one is Madden 2005. Never actually played this one, so again, excited play a game or two with it. I'm a Green Bay Packers fan, so excited to throw these in and play as Brett Favre and see how it goes. Then I've never actually played any of the 2K football games, but there's NFL 2K3 with Urlacher on the cover, it looks like, and I don't know. I've never played them. I don't know if they're any good. If you played any of the 2K games, 2K football games, like the old ones, let me know down in the comments if they're any fun, if I need to check it out. I've seen them for like $1 or $2, so I was like, I'll just pick them up. Easier doing that than, buying them on eBay and paying for shipping and all that stuff, where shipping is more than what you're paying for the game for. Next up, I have a UFC Throwdown. I've seen this. It's always been a little bit out of what I wanted to pay for it. I've seen this for a couple bucks. I was like, I'll pick it up. I like playing the more recent UFC games. I like playing the ones that were on the PlayStation 3, like 2009, 2010. UFC Undisputed 3, and then I've been liking the newer ones, like I said, on the current gen. But haven't played this one, so excited to check it out. I'm sure it's not as good as the current ones because they're technical fighters, and I could only imagine that they get better and not worse. But with Madden, apparently they're getting worse now. So next up, actually, I owned this game beforehand. My dog that I had when I was younger ruined the case. So like I said in my previous collection videos, I do not include games in my quote-unquote collection unless it at least has the case and like cover art with the game. So I ordered this just so that I could add it back in the collection. I found it online for $5-10 or whatever the case may be. But I really wanted to add it back into my collection. I already had the disc, but this one came with the disc. It was only like $10, like I said. Is Street. I used to play this all the time when I was younger. Loved it. I'm a Bulls fan, so get to play against MJ, and I think even get to play as him. I remembered looking up my account when I got this, and I have like over 100 wins or whatever the case may be. I was pretty decent at it. I don't remember what difficulty I played on, whatever the default one is, I'm assuming. But this one I did not have when I was younger, but I seen this for a good price. Street Volume 2. I seen this one was going for a decent amount of money, so when I found it, and I found it for a pretty good price, I was like, you know what, I'll pick that up. And so never really played this one, like I said, but excited to check it out, see how it is, because I like the first one a lot. So if it's anything like the first one, I'm sure I'll enjoy it. The last sports game, as I can recall, is Street Hoops. I've never played this one either, so if you played Street Hoops, let me know down in the comments if you think I should play it, if it's anything like the other Street games. I don't know, because this one's made by Activision, the other ones are made through EA, so obviously I'm sure they'll play a little bit different. But if you played Street Hoops, let me know down in the comments if I should check it out. Okay, next one up is a filler title. I actually like the movie. It's one of those movie video games. It's The Incredibles. It's for the GameCube, obviously. Very, very cool looking. This looks like it would play kind of like that Fantastic Four game that came out on the PS2 and then also on like the PS3. I don't know. This is one player, so I guess not. I think you'd probably go through, play as one character, and then go through another level, play as another character, kind of change your characters based on the level. The Fantastic Four games are a little bit different because you run around with four. They play more like those Marvel Ultimate Alliance games. This one, I actually have already beaten it since I picked it up. I was very excited to play it, and that is Star Wars: The Clone Wars. This takes place like immediately after, or technically during the second movie, the Star Wars Episode 2. It's really cool. It picks up literally like right at the end of where Episode 2 happens, and then goes into a story arc like immediately after. But it's really fun. I think they should have just definitely just not did anything with being on the ground using your lightsaber. It is so bad in this game, like so bad. When you're on the ground, it's just so bad, really bad. Now that I'm done rambling, I can continue on with my games that I've picked up. Next up is Dragon Ball Z Budokai. Now, I am not the largest fan of Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball, but I do have mild nostalgia for it. My older brothers were big fans of it, so I watched it all the time when I was younger. My friends were big fans of it, so I watched a lot of it and didn't really know what was going on, but I'm sure that's a common thread with how everything is in this. I mean, you got battles that take 5 episodes or whatever the case may be, or whatever the joke is. But I remember playing one on the Game Boy Advance a lot. Don't recall which one it was. But that was really fun. I would assume that you just play through the TV show in this, like up to a certain point. I don't know for sure, but it'll be fun. I mean, I like playing video games. I like fighting games, so with a little bit of a story behind it, I don't think it'll be too bad. Next up is a game that is kind of like a Mario Party game. Didn't know this existed, but it's called Pac-Man Fever. Looks pretty cool though. It says choose from number of famous Namco characters like Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man. There's 3 huge board game courses. It says compete in fun and challenging mini games. Play up to 4 players. Land on special board squares and get the edge on opponents. Definitely looks like a Mario Party game. Next up, I've been playing a lot of those Star Wars, like Rogue Squadrons and the Star Wars Clone Wars. So I'm really getting into like these vehicle combat kind of games. I used to play a lot of Twisted Metal growing up, so I think that might have something to do with it. But this next game kind of reminds me of that Army Men like helicopter game. I can't remember what the exact title is. If you do know, let me know down in the comments. This is called Fireblade. Looks like you're just flying around in a helicopter blowing stuff up, and I mean that's exactly what you kind of do in that Army Men game, except you kind of there's a bit of a objective base to it, so like you got to pick up things, carry it somewhere else. I don't know if that's in this so much, but I've been getting into those helicopter or vehicle combat games, so I figured I'll give this a shot. Next up, they just actually remastered this game, I believe, for the Nintendo Switch, possibly other systems. I think it was this one in particular, but I'm not quite sure. SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. That one I think is at Walmart for like $35 or whatever. And this one I got for much less online. Somebody had it for a very good price, so I ended up picking it up from there. Don't think it's that bad, honestly. Haven't got to play it much. I remember a friend of mine playing this, I believe on the PlayStation 2 if it was there. Not sure, but looks pretty fun. I'm going to check it out. I'm not a huge fan of SpongeBob, but everybody's watched an episode or two of SpongeBob. I watched a little bit of it. Next up, I did have the disc for this, but like I've said before, I don't include those in my collection, so I needed to pick up the case and manual for the game, and so I got lucky enough, found one for a very good price, and that is Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. It's a little wrinkly. I don't necessarily think it has water damage. Some reason with GameCube games, they just look wavy, but like sometimes, but they're not really water damaged. So I don't know exactly what the deal is with that, but this does not appear to be water damaged, but it's just a little wavy. But I'm excited to check this out. That new Prince of Persia remake or whatever that's coming out doesn't look good. I understand that I think it looked like it said it was an alpha or the alpha build of it. But that game does not look good, so I picked this up, excited to play it on the GameCube. I do have, I believe, the third one, The Warrior Within, I believe is the title of it. So I still need to pick up the second one, whichever name that is. But I need to pick up that one. So excited to have this in my collection. This next game here, I think I remember seeing an episode of this or something on TV, but I don't really know what it is. It just I seen it for a couple bucks, so I decided to pick it up. That's Tac 2: The Staff of Dreams. It's a Nickelodeon game. I think that this was I don't know. I think I maybe watched an episode of this on Nickelodeon or something growing up. I don't know. This looks weird, but I figured I'll give it a shot. Worst case, I just add it to my collection for a couple bucks. But I always try to give every game that I have at least a shot. Next up here, I played this on PS2 a lot, and that is Call of Duty 2, Big Red One. Excited to pick this up. I hear that the GameCube has better graphics for majority of the multi-plat games of this time, so I'm excited to check this out, see if it looks any better, because I do own the PS2 version. See how it runs and everything. Excited to play it again. Really wanted to go through and play some of the old Call of Duty campaigns, so good game to pick up. Okay, so it looks like that's everything, guys. If there was a game today that I picked up that you have fond memories of, let me know down in the comments. Something you disagree with me on, let me know as well. Please do leave me a like. If there's any GameCube, PS Vita, PlayStation 2 games that I do not have, please do let me know down in the comments if you feel I need to add them to my collection. Just an FYI, I do not pay more than what they originally released for, unless it's a game that I have nostalgia for. So if you're gonna recommend something that is like $200, I'm probably not gonna get it. Or I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not gonna get it, even if I have nostalgia for it. I'm not paying $200 for a game that came out 20 years ago. Not doing it. So but yeah, let me know if there's a game that you can think of that I may enjoy or that you think I need to pick up. Let me know down in the comments and I'll look into it. Thank you. Have a good day. But